He has been married to his wife for 23 years and has a son and a daughter. 23 years later, I discovered that neither of the two children was my biological child. In desperation, I confronted my wife. But he was pushed off the building by his wife and her adulterer. When I woke up again, I was 35 again. Looking at my newborn daughter in my arms, I decided to let my wife suffer the consequences. 1. I have been married to my wife for 23 years. Although there have been occasional minor frictions during this period, we have raised a pair of children together and our life is relatively happy and fulfilling. With my encouragement and guidance, my son was admitted to a good university and has a bright future. My daughter is the one my wife and I have grown up with. I hold her in my hands and raise her like a princess. But I didn't expect that I would have a minor car accident when I was approaching 50. When giving blood transfusion, it was discovered that the blood types of the daughter and son did not match. When I thought about the fact that my son and daughter have no similarities to me in terms of personality or appearance, I couldn't help but begin to doubt. So I secretly asked the doctor to do 2 paternity tests. The conclusion I reached was a huge blow to me. The children I have raised for 20 years are not my biological children. I was so angry that I went to question my wife without caring about my injured legs. But I found out that my wife was having an affair with her lover in the house I just sold to my son. I was so angry that I wanted to teach them a lesson, but I had an injury on my leg. My wife was not panicked when faced with my questioning. Instead, she said proudly that it was my blessing that I could help her raise the children. After all, she has let me be the father of her child for so many years, so I shouldn't care about it. I got angry and cursed, saying I wanted a divorce and to go to court. But she disagreed. She didn't want to be laughed at, nor did she want her 2 children to have a stain on them. During the quarrel, she and her adulterer attacked me and pushed me down from the 26th floor. Although the 2 children were frightened when they saw this scene, they still helped the 2 men set up the scene and created the illusion that I had accidentally fallen. Only then did I realize that these 2 ungrateful people had already known that I was not my biological child. I died with hatred in my heart, and when I woke up I found myself in the delivery room. When I saw the happy faces of the people around me and the baby in my arms, I realized that I was born again.